Hey guys, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get ready for a date. The reason why I look like a glossy egghead right now is because I went in with my skin prep already. I used the Laneige Water Bank Cream Moisturizer, but I haven't prepped my under eye yet, so I'm going to go in with this new eye cream that I picked up. This is the Torriden Firming Eye Cream. I also love the applicator of this because I don't need to dip my fingers into any pots. This kind of just glides on in a squeezy tube. I do like the consistency of this one. It is a little on the thicker side, so I feel like it does a pretty good job with firming the under eye area, but really trying to reverse aging right now. As you guys all know, I do spend a lot of time in the sun and I usually don't wear sunscreen on my face, so I really worry about like getting wrinkles around the eye bag area. So hopefully this does help. I recently picked this up, so I can't really tell right now, but so far I do like the consistency. I also like how well it wears under makeup. You'll see. Now I'm gonna go out of order here, but this is because it needs some time to sit. I also recently picked this up, but it has been my absolute favorite. This is the Viral NYX Lip IV. It's a lip gloss, but it does leave a stain, so I usually use this first. I'm going in with this shade called Mocha Me Wet, and I'm going to outline my lips. Then I'm taking this second shade called Drippin and Rose, and I'm going to fill it in. I do want the makeup to last all day long, so I'm gonna go in with a super mattifying long wearing primer, and this is the one that I've been loving recently. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. You guys are familiar with the original Power Grip, which is super hydrating, super glossy, but I have always had trouble with oiliness, especially in the T-zone, so I do need something a little more mattifying. So I'm really happy they came out with this one. The packaging though could definitely need some help because I don't really like the squeezy tube situation. Like, it's kind of hard to dispense products. I wish they kept it in a similar pump bottle. I'm going to lightly pat it into the skin, like really get into the crevices here. If there's any excess, I'm going to carry it onto like the cheeks area. I also like to tap the primer in when it gets too tacky to spread. Okay, now going into my favorite concealer of all time. This is the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. This one is so lightweight and it's pretty buildable, so even if I'm a darker shade with my tan on, it does fit me pretty well. I'm going to let the concealer sit for a little bit, and meanwhile I'm going to go right into contour using another oldie but goldie. This is the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette, and I have it in the darker shade. I think I'm just gonna mix the darkest and lightest shade on a really dense fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go into the hollows of my cheek. I love that the palette is not too warm tone or cool tone. Like, you could definitely find your perfect shade. Any excess product, I'm gonna swipe it onto the lids because I do have some discoloration there. If I don't do that, it gets super veiny looking and it's not a vibe. I'm gonna go in with a dry beauty blender and just slowly pat that in. Going back into the same brush, I'm going to slightly blend out the area where the concealer meets the bronzer. Now onto my favorite part, blush. I'm gonna go in with this one from e.l.f. It is their Camo Liquid Blush, and I have it in the shade Dusty Rose. These ones are super pigmented, so I almost never directly apply it onto my face. I'm gonna grab a really fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into the product there and then quickly disperse it and then build it up as I go. Now last but not least, I usually don't do the step. You guys know me, I don't typically use eyeshadow, but I am feeling a little bit peachy today, so I'm gonna go in with this palette from Colourpop. It is indeed very peachy. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Going into this light shade called Darling, I'm going to put it all over the lid. And then with this peachy color called Perky, I'm going to put it into the crease. I have to be careful because I did just get my lashes done, so going back into the first shade, I'm just going to blend the two together and then sweep the rest onto the center of the lid. Then using my finger, I'm going to go into the shimmer shade called Glaze It. I'm going to put it right in the inner corner for some extra flair. Wow, I forget how fun makeup could be. Now to top everything off, I'm gonna set the face with my favorite spray right now. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I love her so much. And then for good measure, I'm gonna go in with powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna take a super fluffy brush. Just gonna go right in. I'm gonna set the T-zone. I'm also gonna set right by the jawline. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm gonna tap right under the eye and like kind of near the cheekbone area. Makeup is officially done, and low-key I want to keep the lip because it does match my outfit. Now for today's star of the show. If you want to look expensive on a budget, then look no further. Teddy Blake does just that. They're a brand that's based in New York City, my hometown, but their craftsmanship and leather originates from Italy, which is home to a lot of your luxury brands. They have a team of Italian designers who are working around the clock 24/7 to create various bag designs that will fit every need, every style. They offer a variety of different colors, sizes, and leathers. You will definitely find something that will fit your style and budget. Now let's get into my unboxing. She is the 11-inch Dana Duo, and I have it in a shade Dark Plum. I've been obsessed with burgundy, and I feel like this is a really timeless color. I can see myself wearing this season after season. Every Teddy Blake bag also comes with its own dust bag. It is really easy to store and keep clean. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is like a furry texture on the bag, which is so unique to me. You guys know me, I'm a gold girly at heart, and I really appreciate the gold hardware. I feel like it goes really well with the burgundy. To open the bag, you have their iconic closure. It is a twist lock with multiple lengths. Depending on how full your bag is, you can either close it at the furthest. Your bag will be slightly widened, or if you're worried about your content spilling, I would use the first lock and it would close your bag tighter. Now when you open her up, there is one pocket here with a zipper closure. The interior is made of this super soft buttery suede that matches the bag. One thing that I absolutely love about the bag is that the straps aren't super stiff. The leather is actually quite soft. The straps are really structured, but they don't stick up like normal bags do. It bugs me so much when I put my bag down and my straps are sticking straight up. I think that just looks so cheap, so I really appreciate the attention to detail here. My outfits are usually a bit more basic, a little bit more monochromatic, so I love a pop of color. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave all the details for Teddy Blake linked down below.